What's up, guys? This is going to be an analysis of me versus Zain from the Script 2, a tournament that just happened this last weekend. The set was close. I think that I can spoil the game count. Most people already know. It went to game 5. I clutched out a game on FD that we're going to get to look at. But yeah, I'm really excited. I lost in round 1 pools at this tournament and got sent to losers. And I battled all the way back to grand finals, beating a ton of top 100 players to make it all the way to play Zain, and I took it to game 5. So this is going to be my analysis of this set, and I'm really, really excited to share like where I was mentally and like what sort of things I was saying to myself. A lot of people were thinking that I was tilted because I was like talking out loud. They thought I was like saying, "Oh crap, like I can't believe like this is all messed up." But in reality, I was saying a lot of really, really positive affirmations to myself, and I think I executed my game plan decently. Normally I like to talk about stages first. So we ended up on Battlefield. I thought that like the horizontal space was going to be good for me and like the triplats were going to be okay. I also like thinking about the top platform. It's the highest top platform of the legal stages. It's even higher than Dreamland's top platform. So I was like, well, he has to commit to like a full hop or like a double jump if he even wants to commit to like punishing me up there if I do choose to like go to the top platform. Falco has a lot of good mix-ups coming down as well, like shield drop aerial, shield drop laser, short hop, and then fast fall through. There's a bunch of mix-ups that Falco has. So I was thinking that could be good as well, but it didn't really work out in my favor. I actually lose this first game, but we're going to get to talk about it a little bit. We don't get to see the opener at the very start of the game, which is a little unfortunate. It was cropped out of the YouTube video, but that's totally fine. We could just get straight into it, and it looks like I'm hitting him, which is good. I at least won the opener. So here we go. So I'm back airing him here. So right here, this already. So whenever you watch like a high level set like this, there are things all the time that you need to pay attention to. So he goes over to side plat, right? We can actually just rewind 5 seconds again. I'll pause at the exact moment. So exactly when he goes to side platform, you see me go to off center, which is this zone right here. I'm trying to account for him coming off of the side platform with like runoff fair or something, which is why you see me dash dancing with my center point being right in this zone. And then he comes down. And then we're working with a neutral based on the ground again, right? Which is why you see me do this approaching laser, because I assume that Marth is going to give up the space by himself. You see him whiff the fair, immediate wave dash back. He does power shield the laser. I did a pretty bad job of shooting it low, but regardless, he was standing up straight, so he could have power shielded it anyway. For those of you who don't know, Marth can't power shield Falco's 3 lowest laser heights. I believe it's 3 lowest laser heights if he's either crouching or dashing forward. So since he was wave dashing back and just standing up when he did this, he was able to power shield it, and my laser was a little bit too high. He actually doesn't immediately swing at me or get anything. He full hops on accident, which gives me an opportunity to dash back, and now we fight in the neutral again, right? Because since I was in laser stun, and since I was over in the corner, kind of in a position to get reversaled, I thought, you know what, I don't want to play this like weird mix-up game. I'm just going to like fight him straight up, gain control again, and then like work my way into a better mix-up, right? This was my idea. I did approaching laser as soon as I backed off. He did approaching fair, and he just caught me before my laser came out. So I was assuming that he was just kind of gonna try to like dash dance in this corner and bait me a little bit more, but he kind of fought his way out of the corner and predicted me pretty solidly there. So that's tough, especially you got a tipper fair. So this up tilt, I do the slide off. All right, so this is a really important part of the matchup as well. This is like pretty commonly known at this point, but it's something that I could point out. He up tilts me. This, I roll over to this side of the platform, and I hold left on the control stick, down on the C stick, and it immediately slides me off, and I double jump waveland top platform. So I come down from the top platform with the short hop fall through. This is the timing mix up to the shield drop laser, right? So I do this, I short hop up just like this, and the back flip right here is actually pretty important too. You see how much it rises my hitbox. So even if you try to do a full hop fair right here, I don't believe that it would hit. So I do that, I come down with this fast fall laser. I dash back because I know what Zain likes to do. As soon as you hit him out of the air with a laser, he'll do an immediate fair afterwards. So if you see this, I hit him with the laser, he immediately fairs afterwards. So it's really hard to approach on that. So I back off and shoot another laser kind of in place, but outside of his immediate threat range. This is a great position set up by me, and it allows me to dash dance and try to bait him drifting forward with an aerial. He actually drifts back instead. He does this nair and then dashes back. So I could have capitalized on that by calling out his dash back after the nair with a short hop laser, but I decided to just kind of bait a little bit more. It didn't quite work out for me, and I went for a nair trying to call him running off on the side platform, and that actually gets me caught playing this mix-up in the center stage. I go for a forward smash thinking that I might be able to catch him off guard, but he obviously dashes back and grabs me. This is a really, really good recovery from me with this angle. What's going to be nice about this this analysis is a lot of it is like Zane's punished for like 3 years, so I just get to like sit and watch. But he calls me out, drifting right there, but that angle was amazing for me. Really good up B starting height and really good angle to make this possible. Laser land on the side platform allows me to get out. You see me jump off of the side platform. Dash jump. It's like the fastest way to escape right there. You see some low lasers. I was going to turn my back, try to wall him out for a little bit. Here he goes for a tech chase, and I think I just wake up shine him, right? Yeah. So he's just slow on that. I fair him, down air, platform tech chase. I down air, call him out, tech in place right here. So this is just a punish with some platform tech chases against floaty characters, which is something that you can do to essentially every single character. Here I'm not sure if I angle my shield, but this is good by me. Being patient. Yeah, see, I angle my shield behind me to cover me slightly. And then I backwards jump, again, just like this. And then I come down with this laser. So now I can force a mix-up now that he's in the corner. I most likely didn't mean to back air. Probably meant to down air here. But regardless, he rolls out of the corner. I did approaching laser instead of laser in place, which was a little unfortunate because he rolls and then immediate does nair in place. So while I was trying to do the laser, it hadn't come out by the time that he had done this. So he's just zoning me out because I overcommitted into the corner when he kind of read my timing with the roll. Now, it wouldn't be that bad if I had just done like a short hop laser in place, but since I tried to go aggressive, calling him moving backwards even farther, that's kind of what got me screwed up there. Okay, you see exactly the spacing that I'm setting up here. So he's on the ground. I jump off. This is a classic, like, old school thing that I actually don't see as much anymore, and I think that it needs to make a resurgence, is jumping off the side platform and turnaround lasering. So I have him in the corner. This is really, really good against shield or dash back, which are like the two most common Marth things right here. So if you do an approaching laser, it's either going to make him like all the way back here if he chose to like dash back or wave dash back after whiffing right there. Or if he puts up his shield, I like have a good position. So I'm right outside of his grab range. So I do that and then I dash back immediately. And then I go in with a late aerial because he whiffed and then put up a shield, and he didn't actually have the time to dash back in this situation, so I would have caught him regardless. So I get a late aerial, it shoots him pretty far off, and then he was so close to the stage that I couldn't go for like a crouch cancel down smash or like a fire stall and then just like roll up from the ledge or something, because he had too many options. He could have done like anything here, like rising, like fair. He could have done like an air dodge back on the stage. He could have made a million different timing mix-ups with his side Bs and up Bs. So I had to go for a read. Thank you very much. I had to go for a read in this position, which meant that I just called him out trying to double jump straight to the ledge. He was assuming that I would get off sooner, but I covered that space with this rising bear. I use back to drop off from the ledge here. I drop back. I back air him immediately when he tries to grab this ledge. So that's just a read by me, reading his timing. So if this hadn't worked out, what I would have done is an early down smash that would have either hit his up B, because he would have had to like drop below, then double jump up B, or just like up B from below and try to sweet spot. So I would have either tried to like down smash, or just call out his timing immediately. But that was a really good read on me. But again, it's all about forcing that positional play. You see me pushing into the corner, the approaching lasers, forcing the mix-up, late aerial, then push the edge guard, right? So here, I just feign. A lot of people are just like, Ginger, it's so telegraphed how you always do that side B ledge cancel on the top platform. But they never think about the times where this is what I do, right? You see he's like all the way up there, like ready to cover me, trying to like move in with the side B ledge cancel. And I just drift back, right? So then I dash dance in the corner a little bit to try and bait him, make it a little bit easier for me to get out of the corner. He whiffs, I move in, right? But I commit a little bit too hard for something that I didn't have the read on. I roll out of the corner right here on wake up. I think I tech in place, roll. Yeah, he was like waiting for a spot dodge. I rolled, so this is a really good mix up by me. I do early dare because I could have hit with it, but I wasn't able to combo off of it. I still have pretty good frame advantage here, so I push my aggression with the laser. So I down air, he goes into shield. I laser. I was barely too close. I get caught by that nair, which is okay. And then this is me attempting. So one thing that I actually want to make a video about at some point is how you can actually react to this. I will break it down slightly in this video actually for you guys, because this is a solid example. So when people are far enough away, from you, you have to think a lot of people can react to Falco's lasers because they come out after 13 frames of having your gun arrive. Bam. Like 13 frames of this, right? Boom. Then your laser comes out, then there's the travel time. So people can sometimes react to your laser and then power shield, right? And then when you think about it from Falco's side, here, let me see if I can frame advance to the exact moment where this happens. So he power shields the laser, right? I don't know that it's power shielded. Power shielding happens frame 1, right? Like it's coming back at me now. There's no like 13 frames of me getting any sort of visual cue, but look at this. So 2 frames, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that took 9 frames of travel time to get to me. Now at this point, I either have 12 or 11, I'm pretty sure those are the frames, either 12 or 11 frames of stun from this laser. So if you add 12 to 9, that's 21 frames. This is easily something that you can react to. So you should know whether or not you're actually going to get hit by your own reflected laser in a lot of positions, unless you're directly on top of somebody. Be able to react with an option, like exactly how Marth will take laser dash back, you can do take laser dash back yourself as Falco from your own reflected laser, right? So he moves in here, and I tried to dash back immediately after taking the laser, but I think I pressed it too soon. So you see me actually just turn here, and that gets me caught by this up tilt. But just imagine, I actually got the read correct. I had enough time here. I could have taken my own laser, dash back, dash in, whiff punish this commitment on the up tilt. So that's like a really, really solid thing that I've actually done. Like one of the best examples of it happens in a set against Swedish Delight that I analyzed a while back, where I do the take laser dash back whiff punish, because I think they can get something off of messing up my movement with the power shielded laser. But just be mindful of those times where you can actually react to that power shielded laser coming back at you. It's pretty important. So I messed up my execution, but my idea was really good. And you see right here, this is just a small thing, but a lot of Falcos will try to follow up this combo. So I spot dodge, shine on the tech place, shine, waveland up. A lot of people are going to try to follow this up, but Marth can actually cover himself with that fair. So you saw really perfect spacing by me. Shield stop laser right here, and then just try to like follow him and cover position. What you see me say right here, just watch. I actually move my lips. So you saw me talking for like a while there, right? So what I said right here is you've got to stop short hopping off the side platform. You're getting caught too much. I don't know if like this is the exact wording that I used, but I just thought it was too telegraphed and he was standing too close too often for me to just like be coming off the side platform with these short hops willy-nilly. So I was like, oh my god, this is like a huge opening for him, all because like I committed to something that was like pretty easily reactable. So it's like good when you have the space, but I was like, he's standing too close to you too often. Like you can't just do that every time, right? Laser grab. This was really, really good for me. So I got out of this with some really nice drift back there. I made my way to the ground, and exactly like I was talking about before, I saw him on the side platform. I sat right here for the bait, and then where do you see me go? Exactly off center. I'm right here in this space. You see how his fair whiffs? I get laser grab because of it. Perfect. Full hop up air to combo. Tried to shark him a bit. We actually trade. A little unfortunate. Now I need to go more aggressive off of these interactions. So this is something that I call the mango dare. I dash forward down air, and then I drift it back and fast fall. And so he thought that I was going to be right here. And so he was ready to grab me. But in reality, I was right here, which meant I could have forward smashed, I could have done another dash down air, I could have done a nair at him, I could have run up grabbed, I could have done whatever I wanted. But this is like I'm pretty sure it's unreactable, I haven't like tested. But this drift right here is absolutely like very, very, very high level, and I suggest you guys all do it because you guys are probably so sick of all the Foxes and Marths in the world that just dash back pivot grab you every time you move in with your aerial. If you just practice your aerial drift and get down airs like this, you'll confuse so many people. You saw me take advantage by doing the dash laser right here, and I tried to get a laser grab, didn't quite work out. But I at least put the pressure on. I could have gotten more out of it though. I dash out of his immediate threat range, right, which is that forward smash, then I move my way back in. He nairs in place, so that would have been good, but I actually snuck under it. I shield, which is really, really solid. I thought I might be able to get something out of the shield, but Marth's nair is just so difficult. Did he auto-cancel this? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can move on the next frame. Yep. So this is auto-canceled, which means he can dash immediately. And look how important that was. Do you see how close our feet are to touching here? My down air hitbox is big, too. So, like, since that auto-canceled perfectly, he did a late nair on me. So, like, both hits hit. But then he got, like, exactly the auto cancel and literally dash backed frame 1. If that hadn't happened, my movement was incredibly clean as well, but it wasn't quite clean enough to catch Marth, who's a little bit faster on the ground. So this is a very high level interaction right here. Oh my goodness. And then he goes for that, didn't quite work out. 500 IQ air dodge here through that. And what you'll notice here too, I could have just done reverse air, but so I do shine right here, and then I turn around so that I down air him at the platform. This is intentional so I can get a platform tech chase. I thought he was gonna roll in, which is actually really dumb of me. I should have just reaction tech chase here. And then he caught me because I got the wrong read. I did the straight forward, kind of at a bad height, and he forward smashes after the down tilt, so really good coverage from him. Lasering to pressure on the side here. I back off perfectly. You see him like approaching, he does the roll. I immediately grab him. Really, really good stuff for me. Really awkward percent right there. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to combo anything. So he forward airs me out of this, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe I could have done full hop nair, but I'm not sure. I should probably go for it. And then this is me kind of getting stuck on the top platform. I got thrown off balance here by like all that. And then I have this weird thing with my controller right now where it's really hard to drop through the platforms because of my dead zone. It's not what I'm used to. So what happened here, I meant to fall through the platform, but I didn't. And so I had to like go again. It was very weird. And then this is just all bad for me. So I got thrown off balance, then never found my way to the ground in an effective way again. You saw me just whiff this back air like a noob. I missed my tech here, try to do a regular get up, doesn't work out. He reacts pretty properly there. And then I didn't do the correct DI in his forward throw. I'm supposed to DI down, I'm pretty sure, to avoid that forward throw down tilt. And then he just jabs reactively on my side B and then up B's to clean it up. It's me reaching a little bit too hard. So this was going to be really, really good for me. I was going to do a non-fast fallen approaching laser here, which would have been incredibly hard for him to react to. I get the dry shot. A lot of people talked about my dry shots during this set, and they're just like, oh my god, he's not shooting the laser so that Zain can't power shield it. What a genius. I want to clarify this point that I think that shooting lasers is almost always good as long as you can get them low enough. Dry shooting isn't like the best thing. A lot of times I do think it's decently effective, which is why I was going for the lowest laser height possible. You guys heard me talk about earlier how I shoot the lowest laser height so that they can't power shield if they're crouching or dashing forward. But if I'm a little bit too late on that laser, you'll get the dry shot, right? Because you're going for the very latest, lowest possible lasers. And the dry shot, they obviously can't power shield either. So in my mind, I was like, well, I'll just go for the latest one a lot. And if I get the late one, that's really, really good. They can't power shield it. Or I'll get the dry shot and they'll put up their shield anyway. I can work my way from there. This was not necessarily intentional, but I was like that dry shot right there. But I tried to do the late laser. So this is good for me. Tech in place, mixing it up. He didn't react properly. I do wake up down air. This was a stationary down air in place. Marth can zone this out in too many effective ways. It's pretty bad from me. I do the slide off right here. I tried to down air him, but I didn't hold forward after I slid off, which is a little unfortunate. He messes up there, gives me a free stock. But this match is all but won from his side, essentially. Okay, so we go to top platform, light shield. So this is like a classic thing I do against people's invincibility. Light shield, and I make sure that I'm facing the proper direction. So if he hits me in this direction over here, then I just slide off with no stun. If he hits me in this direction, I'm just still on the platform. It's completely fine. And then, yeah, the only thing that he can actually hit me with is like a grab, but he'd have to like full hop, double jump, waveland, grab, which is way too slow. So he calls me out dropping down though. I shield drop at the exact moment he does that late up air, and then he gets a forward smash on me, which was solid. But you still see me mentally composed. Crowd popped off for that tipper forward smash, but I was like, whatever. Like up smash or up air forward smash, like that's fine. I was thinking about it. So right here, I'm just like thinking a lot about, you know, like, okay, well, what stage should I counterpick to? Like, I didn't really feel like I was working very like well in the close quarter situations. I feel like that's where he was getting me. So like I was working a lot better off of the situations where I had like laser control. I established it, and he was in the corner, then I like ran in with the nair or something, right? Or like approaching laser grab, or like getting him to whiff, and like having the horizontal space seemed really important to me. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do the classic Dreamland counterpick. But you actually, oh, here's where I start thinking. I take the coin off of the character. There's actually an ad in between every single match here. VG Bootcamp trying to profit off of my skill. All right, so I take my coin off of the character here. This is a classic mango strat, so that I can think without them starting the match too quickly. And it is my counterpick, but if I said, like, I'm going to go to Dreamland, then he could just, like, select it. You see me actually go to Yoshi's because I really want to, and then I was like, nah, I need to go to Dreamland. So I do a short hop back right here. This is a classic PP laser that I've talked about before. Backflip to keep you safe, and then you shoot a laser right here. It actually went under him, or over him, which is a little unfortunate, so I didn't establish, like, the control that I wanted at the very beginning, but I got a laser regardless. So you see, again, these dry shots are because I'm trying to shoot the lowest laser possible, and I'm actually very close on it. But I'm still getting advantages from it, right? Like, he puts up his shield, and I, like, dash short hop shine to, like, catch him moving out of shield at that exact moment. And I do a perfect waveland up air right here, which is really, really nice. I do a dash attack shield, because, again, in this situation, a lot of people will try to follow up the combo. I shield. I don't try to shield drop immediate, because I knew he was going to try to dash back whiff punish me coming down right here. So I shoot a laser, I short hop through laser, approaching laser grab, up throw down air at a percent where it's going to make him tech, shield drop dare on the tech in place. Even if he had tech rolled left or right, I'd be able to cover it pretty solidly with a laser and establish frame advantage. I recognize his DI reactively, down air him again. If I double jump backwards here so that I'm closer to the ledge, he clips me with his up B and we both die. So what I do is I actually just double jump straight up and then do that. So you see him say, fuck, because he really wanted to kill me too. But I did a really good job of up being on the other side of him. So this time I go for the side B, and then he isn't there to cover it, right? I hold my ground there with the back air. Was this a shine grab? So this is good on me playing the close quarters. I cross him up with the back air, he whiffs the grab, I down air, shine grab, right here on his shield. This is really, really solid scrapping play for me. Forward throw off stage, I think. Oh no, he breaks out of the grab. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Down air, shine grab. When I did the early down air, I knew he had time to put up the shield, which is why you see me do the shine grab pressure sequence. He breaks out of it. That's fine. I do laser forward tilt at a good spacing. He's under a lot of pressure. That wasn't a percent where he was going to tech there, so you see me do this combo differently, right? This is very similar to the percentage where I did, or the combo where I did the up throw down air, that I knew it wasn't going to knock him down, so I jump up. I try to pressure him right here. It doesn't quite work out. You saw it was a little choppy there. We can watch it in real time for you guys. Back off. Laser. This is very, very important too. You see me do a late aerial, early cross up on his shield here. Late aerial, you see where that's connecting right down here. Late aerial on the cross up, deep aerial on the early aerial cross up. So I'm very deep here. He can't hit me with anything out of shield. But before I did the late aerial so I could set up pressure. So now I have a laser because I was outside of his immediate threat range, which allowed me to set up control. You guys gotta recognize these situations. I have him in shield. We're at this range. He can't hit me with anything. Free laser, right? Now I'm working my way in, again, shooting lasers. He doesn't nair in place. I don't punish it properly. Gets a little bit too close. So I do the laser, and he power shield fares me, which is just good execution on him. Laser forward tilt because he committed to the double jump right there. As that was really risky by him. I'm assuming it was like kind of a tech flip. Full hop double jump here. I catch him with the laser on his landing, forward tilt, true combos. Immediate side B, no jump, spot dodge shine. It's fine. Again, another spot dodge shine. He was trying to react to my roll. This is really unfortunate. I actually thought I was like a genius with this. I was like, he's going to try to waveland past me. I put up my shield and I shined out of shield grounded. And I thought I was going to be able to catch him. But he was just outside of my range. And he actually hits me with the reverse side of the up tilt. So that's really unfortunate, but it's fine. It was me taking a risk over by the edge, which like is not the game plan. You see me almost attack this this up air here to try to prevent the combo as much as I can. But he reacts. Misses the up throw fair, which is good for me. Gets the tipper fair. That was way too greedy for me by like a million years. So I just try to like immediate like down air right here. I again go for the same up B straight past where he can down tilt me, or above where he can down tilt me. So he goes for the down tilt, and then he grabs me this time instead of forward smashing. You saw me shield because I thought he was going to forward smash me. And then nice jabs by him. And a nice up B to clean it up. I called out his movement to the top platform right there. You actually, this is information I got from the last game where he wave landed on the top platform when I was dead. I call him out here. Dash attack, laser, laser. Went for the forward tilt, which would true combo. To avoid that, he double jumps. I react to it, full hop back air. So I grab the ledge here. It's really tricky when he's this close to the stage and I'm at this percent. Because what I would like to do is like regular get up, crouch, cancel, down smash here. But I might not have enough time because I'm at 0%. So the up B would Sakurai angle me. So I need to commit to a different option so that I'm only ASDIing down. So I avoid the Sakurai angle. But instead I just choose to get out of the situation because it seemed a little muddy to me. So I go on the side platform and then I do a late back air, sent him back off stage. Jab, and I meant to short hop down air here, and I was like, oh shoot, which is why you see me tilt my head a little bit. I was like, yikes. I was like, okay, close one. I didn't die. And then he full hop nairs to try to get out of the corner, and I wait, and then I back air him, right? Yeah, I shoot a laser. He just tries to full hop nair out of the corner. I back air him at a high enough percent. So big commitment by him. And again, you see me last time he had invincibility, I did the side B. This time I didn't do it. So it's a mix-up. There's a mix-up here. So he waits for me, doesn't get it. Again, this dash dance, so good. And this jump shine, a perfect whiff punish. This was very solid for me. Laser, I'm not following up this combo because you just can't. Until Marth is at like 25%, you really don't get any strong combos, especially off his shine. So I just laser, establish corner control. You guys see the spacing again? So he hadn't put up his shield. I dash dance to try and bait something. He doesn't, so I move in, right? But he dashes back perfectly, just barely. Let's see if we can just go back far enough. Look at where my nair is. Oh no. But this is why Marth's pivot is so good. See how his legs are behind him like this? Right back here? Like, it seems like you should be able to hit them. But then when Marth pivots, his legs immediately pop over here. And then he turns around and grabs. So that Marth's pivot is insanely good. He catches that down throw. I air dodge past him. He does that, but I got the information. He's down tilting immediately. So I shine stall, immediate, do a rising down air. This is actually something you can do against Marth if you recognize that what they do is down throw, immediate down tilt. And so what I did is I just shine stalled and then immediate down aired with punishing that down tilt. You actually have enough time to get between the down tilts and catch them out with that. So that's a little adaptation for me. That was really weird aggression by me, but that's okay. Again, this is that situation where you hit him out of the air with a laser and he immediately comes down with a fair. I didn't recognize it very well. So you see me say, okay, yeah, that was my bad. Because I hit him out of the air, and I should know that he's always going to do that, because he always does it. I got the slide off there, a little unfortunate. I do, I think maybe, did I have my jump here and I just didn't use it? I could have, but I might have double jumped when I did the air dodge. But yeah, I definitely messed up there, which is my bad. I messed up like the situational recognition of like knowing that I was going to get that slide off on the side platform. Then I also messed up by standing too close when he was in the air when I was shooting the laser, or not shielding immediately afterwards so I could like shield punish or like out of shield punish his falling fair. Down air in place, thinking that he won't go to the top platform. This is what I was thinking. I thought, well, I called him out very hard last time he went to the top platform, so I think he's just going to try to dash through me, which is why you see me do that. Let's just back up a little bit so that we can see this in real time. Catch him out of the late down air. I do a second down air, shine on the mistech. I do this laser here. This is actually very intentional. I didn't want to commit to an aerial that would keep me in a lot of lag, so he could like slide off and like immediately punish me. So I shoot a laser, and the crazy thing is that it hits him on the opposite side of the shield and shoves him into the platform, so he doesn't even slide off. I think that messed him up, which is why you see that like full hop. I got in on him again with these lasers right here. I'm standing close enough to where I can force a mix-up. I get the down air on his spot dodge, which is probably a tech flub, but I took advantage of it. I go for the rising back air again because he's too close to the stage. It's for me to actually get like a guaranteed edge guard because he still has his double jump and all of his resources available to him. Again, I need to go more aggressive. I don't believe in it hard enough yet, but like this is the exact same down air I was talking about before with the drift back, and he tries to grab me because he thinks I'll end up here. I'm actually right here. I could have hit him. So instead of believing and like setting up like a mango like dare forward smash right there, I just back off, shoot lasers, get control. I got behind him, knew that he was going to wave dash out of shield, or I guess read that he was going to wave dash out of shield. Marths feel really uncomfortable as soon as you get behind them. And so if you can, like, I called out this movement and he was at a percent where he was going to die from it. And if I hit the forward smash on his shield, he was light shielding, so he takes extra shield stun, and he can't grab me because I'm in front of him, right? So I was thinking, pretty high risk reward. It's good for me. Pretty high reward for a low amount of risk, right? This is unfortunate for me. I get caught again, like coming from the top platform. If I was analyzing this and trying to think of like things I could have done better, really being careful off the top platform when he's low percent. Because like I hit him, but it's just like not even worth. So you see this again. I don't always shield drop laser. I do this short hop off late laser right here. Boom! Perfectly timed to catch him even though he was dashing into an approaching laser. I do a fadeaway aerial, but I'm way too deep on his shield. And I'm doing nair, which means my foot is sticking out, which means he can grab it. See that? He grabs my foot. So if I did down air here, it might have worked. I could have also done it slightly later. I could have been spaced better. There's a lot of things that were like decently bad about this situation. He reacts to the second place off the forward throw. A little bit slow on the punish. It's hard to punish on Dreamland with such a high top platform. You see me grimace a little bit here. It's because I was like going for like a laser on the side platform, thinking that he was like gonna try to jump and attack me, but he came from below. I get the side B sweet spot, side B edge cancel here, so I was able to get my shield up, which is really important. Otherwise, this up air is definitely hitting me. I got my shield up in time now, so I slide off and I'm facing the correct direction. I do mess up though. Okay, perfect spacing by me. So you see me shoot low lasers here. All those lasers were low. And then you see him stand in place because it's like, okay, well, he set up the laser control. I can't move in on him right here. So what I'll do is I'll stand, I'll crouch, and then try to power shield. Zain actually telegraphs this too hard. This is one thing, like, Zain, if you're watching and you need some advice to beat me even harder next time, every time you crouch, I know you're just going for a power shield. So here I do a late aerial perfectly spaced. Literally, I don't think I could have spaced that any better. And I jab here because I wasn't confident that Shine was going to hit. But I was pretty confident that he was going to try to, like, act immediately out of shield regardless. Get the double jabs. Wasn't able to follow it up perfectly because he DI'd it pretty well. This is actually a weird little trick that I like to do. So I'm off camera here. Look at how tricky this is. This is actually something I do on purpose. I'm off camera here during the tech chase, right? He tries to down tilt. And what you look at this. I'm still not on the camera. I dash back off the stage. Now I'm in the air and I'm actually side B'ing. I'm going to side B as soon as I run off. This is the start of my side B animation. So I'm actually side B'ing to whiff punish his missed tech chase opportunity, right? It's so funny. This trick actually works pretty frequently though. Like what you see here is like I DI away and tech away, so I was pretty sure he wasn't able to get there in time, which is why I do this. And then I do the Shine down air, calling out the exact time he was up B. It works, but he techs it, which is a little unfortunate. This is the exact mango down air from before. This time he doesn't try to like just bait and grab me. He tries to run in too far, but I set up a wall right here. So I down air, back air, really good again. That mango down air working out to zone him out and prevent him from baiting me, right? And then I just do the slow roll, right? I do it kind of early, but it calls this timing, and if he does it any earlier, I would hopefully be able to punish him on stage. But I sent him far enough to where this is actually really good. Because it was a really good... The thing about this is that I grab the ledge at the right time, right? Because he can't just forward air me as he flies by. So then I roll, calling that he was going to do this low. So it was really, really solid by me. Good stuff. The stage worked out for us. The lasers were working out. And yeah, it's good stuff. So here we know we're going to FD, right? So I'm thinking low lasers, low lasers. The whole time I'm thinking while I'm sitting here, you know. I'm thinking really low lasers, establish control, get as many grabs as you can, like force them to the corner, play careful when you can. Dash dance, don't like over laser, dash dance to like bait sometimes because Zain will commit sometimes. Sometimes you can find him doing like a wave dash in forward smash to like try and call you out after you've lasered like 300 times. So like shield a bit, you know like nair is going to be a problem, so make sure that you're dash dancing outside of that nair range. Like all those things are what I'm thinking about. So this is good. We knew that he was going to take us here, but yeah. But I'm thinking low lasers, and even if I don't get the laser out, I get the dry shot, so I can bait him regardless into shield. So, oh, the other really interesting thing, I think I do this match. What a lot of people will do, this is the funniest thing. So this is another trick, similar to like my side B trick. So, at the very beginning of the match on FD, you guys start on opposite ends. And what a lot of people will do as Falco is they'll dash short hop laser to establish control and meet in center stage. But what the other person does in response is that they'll power shield the laser, dash forward in the center, and then get an opening off of that, right? So what you see me do is go on the next level of the Yomi, right? And what I do is I dash short hop. But I tomahawk below the go sign. So you see he actually has his shield up right now. And what I do instead of shooting the laser is I run up and I dash grab. I was actually correct on this. But he didn't go as far forward, so I didn't get the grab. But this works. I think I got it on Stango too. Like, this is, you don't want to shoot that laser at the very, very start. I really don't think it's worth it a lot of the time. So you got to be careful because everybody's expecting it. So the lasers, the timings, the dash dances are all really important here. You saw me time the laser so that I jump over the power shielded one. I tried to do it twice. I barely messed up here. See, I barely messed that one up, but I tried. He gets the power shield, and I think he thought it was going to mess me up. But again, this is a situation where I reacted to the power shielded laser. And I actually dash out of the stun and go aggressive. And I catch him here. Early aerial, though, so I don't really get anything. I come down with a really nice low laser. Catch him in a scramble. And this is a perfect punish for me. This is very, very, very good. So I down air, shine, down air, late down air. Perfect timing of my double jump. This is incredibly important. You have to fast fall with him right here. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to combo this. So I double jump, perfect timing to where I meet him with my down air so I can fast fall with him. Right? And then I shine. Down air again, perfect timing of the double jump. Soft down air so I could combo this as well, but I missed this forward tilt. I wanted to like down smash, but I wasn't sure if I had enough time to try to forward tilt. And this is me trying to dash up crouch on the get up attack, so I actually read this correctly as well. But I actually got spat out, but I reacted pretty well because I didn't get to crouch. I was still in my dash animation, so I was just ASDIing down, which is why I got hit by both and spat out. But yeah, so far the stage has worked out really well. I established laser control. I got close on the scramble situation, and then I kind of forced some good mix-ups, which is really good. Dash dance in the corner. See me short hop up, drift back, dash dance in the corner. Because what he wants to do is zone me out right here. This is Zain's whole game. So you see me be patient. I wait till he lands, shoot a laser. See this? I told you he'll commit sometimes. You can't over laser. Otherwise, your punish on this forward smash is just a laser in place right here. So instead, what I do is I approaching laser on top of it, try to get a grab, right? Because I didn't think I was close enough to get straight up like an aerial. But this is why you can't just laser all the time. So I get the laser, try to get the laser grab, a little bit too slow. He spot dodges, but my spot dodge isn't that good. Again, this is that same situation where I do that dash laser without having the control already, and he calls me out with the forward air. He catches my double jump. It's actually really funny how early you see me know that I'm dead here. I double jump right here and watch my face. I say, well, yep. And I knew I was dead as soon as he took my jump because it's too free at that point. I said, well, whatever. I just have to still be even more precise. It's I didn't have the laser control established before I did the approaching laser. He had full rain. He wasn't shield or anything. So as I did the approaching laser, he did the approaching fair, and he's just going to win out because that move comes out faster, right? So it's I have to be more precise, recognize the spacings and the action states of each character even better. So I was like, yep, okay, well, that's fine. I just have to do an even better job. This was crazy. I didn't do this on purpose, and I wish that I said that I could, okay? This is insane. Nobody has ever actually told me how crazy this was. I dash dance outside of his nair, and I pivot down smash with punish, run over, perfect time down smash on his up B to the ledge. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I was trying to dash back, dash in, down air him, but, whatever. Again, dash dancing in the corner. Look at my smile. So I've gotten away with dash dancing in the corner for 8 stocks now. So I'm just dash dancing here. You see me do a very tight dash dance. I think maybe that was too much of a visual indicator to let him know that this is what I was going to do. So he does, I avoid the nair, but then he down tilts me, and then I'm just dead. I tech here. What I should have done is tech jump air dodged. I would have gotten thrown off the stage probably, but would have been fine. I could have also ridden the wall to avoid this counter or teched it, but I didn't. So I smile because I'm like, fuck. Like, I've gotten away with this so many times, but I just didn't right there. Sorry, the VOD's a little weird when you like rewind and then come back into it, I think. So again, you see me do these zoning down airs. I did that one at the wrong spacing. Super wrong spacing. Ambiguous DI right here. Look at this. I should have actually tested you guys. I should have said, okay, what side of him am I about to fall on? Front or back? Right here. This is after the up throw. What side of him was I going to fall on? Front or back? It's incredibly hard to tell. So he just tries to grab straight forward, and I fall behind him. And I wiggle out, so I land. I have no hit stun. So he whiffs, so he dashes back. I double jump over him. Because I think I was spamming jump to get out of that. Laser spacing was fine. See how I'm doing these lasers pretty low? Those two were really bad. Those three were nice. 4 were actually really nice. Those two right there were really bad. That was a really good one. Okay, look at this. This is probably a great example. So he's trying to crouch power shield this, right? But he tries to, and it just hits his shield. So you see him try to wave dash forward afterwards, but what he actually gets is a roll. So he thought that he'd get this power shield. I even told Zain in person that he shouldn't do this. So he got the roll because he thought that he could wave dash. And so he's inside me, so I do an approaching laser on top of him, then an aerial immediately because I recognized the spacing, how close I was. It had to be an early aerial though, so I don't get a direct punish afterwards, but I do the deep cross up coming in front of him again, right? This is very safe, just repeated precision and knowing exactly his action state so that I can work my way around it, right? Bad lasers. But it doesn't really matter because I'm so far away. You see me dash dancing. I'm waiting for him to commit. Come on, just commit, commit, commit. And then as soon as I do the laser, he just happens to nair, which is really unfortunate. I should have done a laser in place at first, though. Unfortunate for me. That's that lack of precision, just barely. I go straight at him at trades, which was good. Low double lasers, I call him out here. It's so hard. It's so hard to get in on Zain, which is why you have to play it slow a lot of the time. See me laser here? He immediately takes it out of the air, and I try to dash dance with punish it. I'm too slow. Again, another really nice low laser for me. I was doing these down airs to zone him out in case he tried to approach with a down tilt or a dash attack right here, by the way. And then this one was a mango down air, the second one. So this was just a zoning one. And then this one is a dash down air with the fade back. And it actually lets me avoid this forward air as well. I probably would have gotten hit if I drifted all the way forward, but I was assuming that he was going to try to like whiff punish me with a grab. So he crosses up into the corner, and then I catch him like trying to move his way out with one of those down airs, which is really, really good. It's so solid. You don't have to laser against Marth. Like, the thing is, laser is so powerful that they have to always be thinking that that's something that you do when you short hop. But zoning down airs or just like landing with shield, and then I don't know, there's like a million things you can do as Falco, like up tilt, back air, like all those things can be decently effective given like what you've conditioned in them, right? So he just tried to run up grab, and it's like, well, that would have worked if like I lasered so that I like didn't have a hitbox out in front of me for like a million frames, but here's a down air right in your face. He messes up, but I had already kind of like won so many situations in a row there. It was really good for me. So I spent all that time dash dancing in the corner. He hard punished me, and I adjusted, and he didn't counter adjust. So I moved out of the corner. I made it look like I was going in the corner, wave dashed right under him. But then I know that he's going to try to react, so I full hop above him, fast fall in the corner, set up laser control. Unfortunately, my laser wasn't high enough because he was in the air, and then he catches me out there. I get out of it, but again, hitting people at low percent with rising aerials is really, really tough. So I hit it with this rising back air. It does auto cancel. Did I have enough time to shield here? I'm gonna be so upset if I did. Let me just see this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. Heck, by 1 frame. I do a jump back late side B. So this is the adaptation that Zain can make if I'm shooting low lasers. That was a very low laser. So if you try to crouch power shield that, it wouldn't work. But what I do here, this is a bad height laser. What he does is he stands still instead of crouching or dashing forward. But he's too far away for the power shield to matter. You saw me try to zone him out there too, and it didn't quite work out. We traded, and then I did the up B way too close to the stage. But this is where the clutch comes in. You're against one of the best Marths in the entire world, if not the best Marth. On FD, as Falco. How do we bring it back? So I get in on him, laser, nair out of the air as fast as I can. So it's like I recognize the situation. I laser nair as fast as possible. Right? I do a rising one. I laser, pressure him. Early down air because I'm behind his shield, right? That's what just happened. Laser down air on the backside of his shield. I catch him wave dashing into the corner with approaching laser. Again, if Marths are going to give up that space or shield in place, it's like you can call it out with that approaching laser and you're at such an advantage. Approaching late laser, shine grab in the corner. Marth has no more room to move back. Forward throw. I wave dash back, call out his early double jump here with a rising down air. It hits him with a reverse and he's just dead at that percent. Huge read and really, really good stuff from me. I thought like the neutral was amazingly played. The punish was perfect. It was really solid. So now what you see is I try to zone him out with a back air. This is like the first time I've done this, which loses hard to like approaching nair and forward air, which is bad for me. This is part of Westball's problem too. He tries to use too much back air in the matchup, I think. So I'm getting chain grab. I get out of it. I come down with a laser, but he's in the air. He does the forward air. So I tech to the edge, up throw some more. Yep. I'm SDIing these up, by the way, so he can't just like continually do this. So I'm SDIing up every single time to live as long as possible. He does the neutral B. I thought that it was going to hit me, so I was spamming double jump. He catches me, continues to shark me. You see what I'm trying to do is come down with a lot of these lasers, because what they try to do a lot of the time, Marths, is they'll wait for you to whiff right here, and then they'll just dash attack you or run up grab you or like forward smash punish your landing. So instead I try to come down with the lasers. This one didn't come out, but there are some very clutch ones that end up coming out later. Roll shine, he's at a percent where this doesn't quite combo, which is really unfortunate for me. I could have made a huge combo off of this. He needs to be like 4 or 5% higher, I want to say, for me to be able to get this down air into shine. He back airs me, I'm still alive though. I tech in. He doesn't up B or up tilt or pivot forward smash my tech roll. He grabs instead. I recover high because I'm thinking if I can get him to tipper up air me, then like I'll live. So I come down here immediately with the down air because I thought it was unexpected. Especially at this percent. It's like most people would probably drift back right here and go to the ledge. So I just came down on top of him. Roll again out of the corner. So this is where some like interesting spacings and drifts come up again. Roll behind him, jab, because I knew I didn't have the spacing for shine. I dash dance. I'm not lasering, not taking the risk of lasering, right? I'm dash dancing. And then it looks like I'm trying to whiff punish this, but again, it's just a mango down air. This is just a zoning pretend down air, right? And so I roll back because he didn't bite. So he didn't bite. I go back to dash dancing. He does the nair a little too close. I double jump over him, call his movement backwards, so I get down air. Look at this. So I get this down air here on his movement backwards. I nair. Late nair on the back. Close crossed up on his shield. Early deep nair on the other side. This is exactly what I was talking about before. Right here, I shoot a low laser, but I'm so far away it doesn't matter. I shoot a low laser and he stands still and power shields it. So again, oh shoot, that's frame advance. So this is a low laser here. So if he was crouching or trying to dash forward, then he couldn't power shield this. And so he has to stand still and power shield it. So I know if I have the spacing set up, he can't move forward into me, right? Otherwise he's gonna be stuffed by this laser. So I don't have a threat. And then I get hit by the laser, react, dash back, laser again, establish a control. I move in with shield because I know how powerful shield is right now. I thought he'd get a little greedy and go for a forward smash or a forward tilt. That's what I was hoping for. He does an aerial though, so we both back off. I wave dash out of shield. Now we're back to this situation again. I laser, and I know he's going to do a fair afterwards, so I do approaching laser. Doesn't quite work out though. He power shields me. But this is my exact thought. I was like, oh, okay, I caught him in the air, right? Look at this. I caught him in the air. And I'm at the spacing where I can just laser after his forward air. This is going to be perfect. But he power shields it, which is really unfortunate. He forward throws. I roll behind him, try to get the roll shine. I was too close to him, though. Or I was too far away. Sorry, I wasn't close enough. But I catch him regardless in the scramble. Lasers, back off, because I know that I could not connect any more off this combo, right? Laser, laser. If I went for anything here, I'm getting smacked by a forward air. So now this is where the dash dancing outside of the nairs is. We'll watch this in real time probably a couple times. But all I'm thinking is I know he's just gonna like try to play this zoning game and like really low commit like with these like nairs. And so I just tried to bait out a few of them, and then I thought that he would go aggressive after like 2, knowing that I'm just like dash dancing in front of him here. If a Falco's dash dancing right there, at any point in time, you could have wave dash forward and forward smashed me, or like down tilted or anything. And so I went aggressive with this nair, thinking that like after the second nair, he would like go for something, right? Seeing that I'm just dash dancing in front of him. I don't have any hitboxes out. I'm just right outside of his immediate threat range, which is that nair. Perfectly spaced. And then we trade. And then this laser is incredibly clutch. Look at this. So I double jump back on, and I get a really low laser, hits him in the head while he's trying to down tilt me. And I do a down air right here, because he's just spamming down tilt. So I catch him with this down air. This is like a really risky down air, but I think the laser threw him off in that situation. And then I wait, get a strong back air, really solid for me. And grab the ledge here. I roll up, because I thought that if he went low, he'd die, and if he went back on, I could at least like force a mix-up. Again, right outside of the nair range, just barely. Because I wasn't there in time to like directly punish. We trade, because I was close. I tried to get the early nair. I do the run-up shield. He does early nair with a drift forward. Right? So instead of lasering in this situation like I have been, I do run-up shield. And I get a shield grab. He DIs so he doesn't get hit by the laser. This is a misplay by him. And I can get a full hop double jump nair. And it kills. So this is me going for the shield, knowing he doesn't want to grab, so he's going to commit to a hitbox of some sort, and if he's not fading back in this situation, then my shield's going to work out really well. And the pop-off. So that was all about composure, playing to my game plan, regardless of the percent, regardless of like the stock count or whatever. I was going to just low laser, dash dance outside of his range, try to grab him as much as I could, right? This is all of the things that I talked about at the beginning of the match. I'm doing at the end of the match, even if I'm at 200, right? Because if you don't follow your game plan, there's like no way, right? So you can't play scared. You have to commit sometimes. You saw me like go in with some like risky things, but it's like if you don't commit to those things, you're always going to be on the back foot. So that's that game 3, which is absolutely bonkers. On to game 4, which is the momentum swinger. So, it's actually really funny. I actually think maybe I lost this game because of this, but what I'm saying to myself here is, okay, well, we know that we're going back to FD. And so, even though you just won there, Avery, you have to make sure that you still play to your game plan, but there's definitely a chance you just get 4-stocked right now. Like, it's gonna be hard to beat him 2 times on here, so like, don't expect to win. I was gonna try to win, but I wasn't like, you know what, now we can beat it Zain on FD every time. I think the crowd was like maybe thinking, I don't know, and maybe I should have believed in myself slightly more. I believe that I could win, but like, I didn't think that I was in his head or anything like that. I was like, no, Zane's the type of player to where like, you know, Avery, if you don't play precisely, you're still going to get grabbed 4 times and die. So just, you know, be careful. Play loose still. So you see me with the dash dances, the lasers. Bad spacing on the dash dance, though. Bad approaching laser without having established laser control already. This is already way worse. Double up tilt tries to come with that. I do wake up shine. He outspaces it. Good reactions from him. You guys see the SDI on these up airs, though? Oh my god. And only he is following up on these. Like, oh my goodness. And I did make it hard on him. But you see me say, yep. I said yep there because I was like, yeah, you can easily just still die from every grab, Avery. Trying to do that zoning down air again. Trying to dash dance in the corner. He calls me out this time. He's like, you know what? I spent so long in center stage zoning you out. Like, I'm literally done. I'm going to go in here with the nair and down till you would kill you. So he called me out. That's his adaptation, right? It's like, oh shit, well, that's 2 stocks gone because of 1, my game plan was pretty bad game, stock 1. And then stock 2 just called me out. And a read can translate into a kill on this stage. I got under him there with the up tilt, which is really good. Approaching laser, no fast fall. I've almost done none of these this entire set. Boom! Get him at the last second. So this not only allows me to alter the timing of the laser that I'm doing, but also gets me closer to him. If I fast fall lasered, I'd end up like right here. So I'd have to dash grab. So I'm right on top of him right there. Up throw down air because I know it'll knock down. You see me dash dancing outside of that nair range again. But look at his adaptations. Instead of doing nair dash back or nair shield, he does nair dash forward grab. I didn't actually realize. This is the first time I realized how hard I just got adapted on. But that doesn't combo at 0%, so I shine out. Good stuff by me. Now he's doing the nair dashbacks again. Bad laser again, doing it without establishing control. He does a wave dash forward down tilt. This is like very not Zain-esque, and then he does the dash forward nair again. This is actually a sick pressure sequence for me. This is a sick pressure sequence because I'm on the backside of his shield. I shine, jump, turn around, laser, down tilt his shield because he's light shielding, laser, shine, wave dash forward, shine because I know that he's still light shielding. I try to do a laser again. I actually laser his roll. So this was like a crazy good pressure sequence. Like, I don't know where he's supposed to hit me, really. But then I shoot another low laser without having established control, and I say, yep, because I've done it like 3 times this match already, and he's just punished me incredibly hard. I do a way too high of a shorten, and I'm just dead. So I'm like, yeah. I think that a lot of people would have like the wind taken out of their sails. I saw this coming. I was like, you know, this is like, it makes it so much easier to handle something if it's something that you expect. And then, yeah, he does another drift forward nair. He's just doing it all the time now. I should have called him out with more shields. That's bad on me. That last match, he was letting me establish way too much control. He goes for up throw forward smash, trying to end it early. I was dealing up regardless, and it wouldn't have really mattered, but I catch him with a back air. All right, and again, I double jump around him, not just dash dancing in the corner. Up throw, I could have done a full hop back air here, but I messed up, which is why you see my face do that, but it's all good. Try to beat him in the middle with a down air, too early though, and I think I'm just dead here, right? Yeah, he just down airs me. So that's unfortunate. You see me smiling though, right? I'm just like, you know, fuck, like what can you do? It's really hard to beat Zain on FD. I got 1. I have the counterpick advantage. This is really good. And like if you let that match get to you, like I just beat him on FD though. Like, oh my, I can't believe I almost got 4 stock. Like, god dang it. Like going into game 5, you're just gonna lose. And my mentality wasn't like that. I still lost, but, you know, yeah, I didn't just flop, you know? So I'm thinking here about the stages. What I'm thinking was, okay, Avery, I think the correct counterpick is Yoshi's Story, which a lot of people in the chat probably think, or Back to Battlefield. I was not thinking Back to Battlefield. I already lost there. I didn't really like how the space worked out for me, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, Yoshi's probably the correct counterpick, but think about the situations where you're winning. I was like, I'm winning all the situations where I have the established control, and then I go in on him with like the late aerial mix-up, regardless of the space. On Dreamland, you even got like all the openings that you wanted, Avery, and then you won on FD, which is like another huge horizontal stage. Like, okay, so we won on FD, we won on Dreamland. The only other like big stage is like Pokemon Stadium, and I feel comfortable in Pokemon Stadium. High or low ceilings. Feel good about the edges and all that. You know what? Let's go to Pokemon Stadium. That's essentially how I was thinking of it. All right, let's do it. Backflip laser? No, runoff laser. Yeah, that's what I do on this stage. I don't know if backflip gets you off the side platform. He immediately power shields it, but again, based on the spacing, he can't directly punish me. I do full hop fast fall laser. Establish control. I'm not going to be in center stage for him to be able to punish running off the side platform like that, but I do commit to some bad double jumps off the bat, which is a little spooky. I should establish control on the ground way more, but I did the rising back air for some reason. I recover from this okay, jab him because I didn't have the space to shine again. Approaching laser, I go for the grab. He grabs me first though because the shield advantage based on where I was. Little unfortunate, he forward smashes me. I go straight here. He grabs me again instead of does the forward smash, which is what we saw in the second game. That nair, the double push off, was really good from him. Nair is like the only move that would have hit me right here. Especially because I was facing the wrong direction, so I had to fall backwards. So this nair is really good. Jabs miss though. Did the jabs miss? At some point I went for the high side B. Yeah, so jab apparently is like only out for 1 frame on like the high part of the side B, or the high part of the jab. So I like went for that a couple times. I don't know if that was one of them. I meant to not be holding in there, which is why you see me go like, ah, dang it. Like I knew I shouldn't have been holding in right there. I don't know why I did. And that was such a bad down air for me. So I've like done the 2 times I've like gotten opened up are because I did like really early aerials with him at low percent. This is really annoying. This annoyed me a little bit. I didn't get like hardcore tilted, but I get a tech in place right here, and I thought I was gonna tech in place and then just like dash forward short hop down air, and instead I slid off with that tech in place. It really did not look like it, and I was off camera, so I tech in place. It makes me slide off, and then I double jump dare when I didn't mean to, and then he punishes me. I'm like, fuck, no, dude, I did not mean to do that. He nares me, does the neutral B, which I thought was going to hit me. I recover high because I'm at such a high percent that he's going to have a really hard time killing from this. Again, I'm just recovering high so that he has a hard time killing me. The aerial drift. You see the aerial drift here? This is what got me safe from that up B. And so I tried to cover the opposite tech too. Didn't quite work out. He rolls immediately as I do the late aerial. So I actually, like, I played pretty well in neutral at this point. Right, my aerial drift got me an opening. I forced my way into the corner. I could have played a little bit more patiently, though, expecting that. I tried to get that wave dash out of shield. I'm not sure if it tippered. But I wasn't fast enough. Laser in place right outside of the nair. That was actually pretty good. Recovering high again. This tree screwed me, man. I was like, oh, I'm going to go high and then like either drift forward or drift back, and like hopefully I'll be able to mix them up. And then the tree was right in the middle of where I could drift. And he just hit me with the up tilt anyway. And I was like, oh, and I said, fucking tree. But you see me smiling because I'm like, you know what? That's fine. It's a silly little thing. He catches me with an up air. That's rough. And so, like, I don't know. You could say that I've lost steam or momentum or whatever, but I'm definitely not playing to my game plan or playing nearly as precisely as I should be or was in the games that I won. So it's like pretty obvious, like, the differences. I short hop off there and I call his movement backwards. A lot of people right here will expect you to do a shield drop aerial. And so instead, and they'll dash back whiff punish your shield drop aerial. So instead I just hit it with that, which is really, really good. We get a lot of pressure. I tried a laser, but way too late. That was really bad for me. So he just ledge dash forward tilts or up tilts. Bad follow-up for me again. I tried a forward smash to get under him. I actually don't think that was that bad of an idea. I do this early down smash because I wanted to ASDI down, but I didn't realize I was just at a percent where I could have crouched. That was really bad for me. So like maybe losing, not like necessarily focus, but like energy. So then that next time I regular get up and then I crouch down smash because I'm like, I'm not going to mess that up again. Dash dance in the corner, run up shield. I guess shove back to the side, or the ledge. Bad laser height from me. Not a good reaction on the, see this too? I tried to react with the dash back, but I turned around again, so I did it too early. He just run up, grabs me, and I like that mix-up. I always ask why Marth don't do that mix-up, and then here he is doing it. That's the first time he's done it too. And look at this. I actually shoot a perfect laser height. I actually think that's incredibly good. But look at this laser. Look at that. You guys think that's going to run into the ledge? Nope, hits a shield. But if he hadn't light shielded right there, it would have hit his foot. So, like, he light shielded and accounted for it. It's kind of funny. Mango lasers. He's trying to down tilt again. I catch him. Up air into double jump aerial. Really, really good. Good avoidance by me. I actually put up a fight here. Okay? This, the backflip backwards keeps me safe from this nair as well. You guys see how I alter my hurt box by being up here. The hitbox is down here. Try to establish control. Approaching laser. He's on the ledge. Pretty good for me. I tried to cover this roll in with a pivot aerial, which is why you see me do a dash tag. I tried to do a pivot down here. Oh, but I dash tag. I'm on the backside of his shield, so I try to do a laser to establish control. He wave dashes immediately as it happens. A little unfortunate. I get away from the nair. Do I dash here or do I wave dash? Dash. Nice. Good spacing and timing for me. Call him out right there. Tried to laser up tilt. Didn't quite work out. Went for a short hop double jump bait. I reflect the power shielded laser. Try to run up shield. This is me like playing that smart. I should have done more run up shield in the set. Honestly, if I did more run up shield, I might have even been able to like take the battlefield game or something, right? That's some of like the stuff that really helped me clutch the FD game was the run up shields, but I didn't really use it as much as a mix up as I should have playing the ground game against him on any of the other stages. So should have done more of it, and you see me do a little bit of it here, and it's pretty good. Establishing laser control. Again, I catch him out of the air, but didn't recognize this situation very well. So I was already pre-committed to going in with the second laser. And then he gets me with the forward air. Back air, knockdown. But again, it's knocked down too far away, so he tries this down tilt. This is that situation on Dreamland where I did the dash off laser or side B. But in this situation, I dash back, dash in, down air. Again, that approaching this laser coming back is really good. I feel like it really helps me set the tempo. A lot of people will just land right here, and then like Marth is like has free reign to do anything. But this helps me get out of the corner, right? I do the same approaching laser so bad. I went for a forward smash just because like I needed it. I tried to call his movement here. And then he tries to style on me. And you see me just be like, yeah, I know you're just going for the style. You're up 3 stocks to 1. I get it. You've probably won the set. And then that platform made me double jump, dude. I got screwed a couple of times here, though. Look at this. I double jump off this little platform. Okay, it's dumb. Tried to shine out a shield there because I thought it was deep enough. That was wild, by the way. I don't know what to say about this. I'm not going to analyze it, but like, look at this. I get over here and I walk up tilt, and he does like a weird down air, but whatever. I whiff punished him here. That was really good. I baited him into countering, and then I didn't get there in time to punish. I do the run up grab, and he grabs the shit out of me. Look at my face. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I roll. I get up tilted. I'm still not dead. Coming down again. I do another laser. He's just looking to pressure my landing with the aerial. I come down with another laser. This is wild. I get a laser nair. And then the moonwalk bear to call out his bad side B. This was sick. Boom. I felt good about that one. At this point, I knew the set was over, but I was still gonna fight, but I was glad that I could go out with something cool. Try to establish control. Went for the short hop. Okay, I'm nared off stage. I've been nared off stage 40,000 times at this point. Okay, we were in a bit of a scrap. I go for a laser turnaround up tilt, trying to get under him. You see the dashbacks, the good lasers, good drifts on my aerial, approaching laser, calling out his like movement. This is all incredible. Like the last 10 seconds have been really, really solid. Look at this even. I do laser, shine, jump side platform, avoid the nair, drop down, late laser, down air with a good drift again. Do you guys see what I'm doing? So I do drift back. I jab because I'm too far away. We trade a little bit there, but not too much. And then he does the same forward air again. I can't laser him out of the air like that every single time. Okay, sorry. Let me go back and we'll just look at this one more time. So that down air. So right here, I laser him out of the air. I go for the approaching aerial immediate, but I didn't pressure his landing. I hit him in the air with enough time for him to do that forward air. And then he combos that into a tipper forward air. I'm still alive on the top of the stage. I double jump forward. I drift back. He hits me with another tipper forward air. Now look at this. I air dodge forward and I drift backwards to the ledge. The back air barely misses me. I do two low double lasers here to hit him crouching. I know he's gonna down tilt anyway, so I tried to help get out of the corner with that. So you see me do double laser shield to block the down tilt because I know I'm gonna die if it hits me. So I full hop up, fast fall laser, but he calls it out with the nair. That's just dead. That's like my 4th time living like over 200%. All in all, it was a really good set. I think his adaptations were really solid, especially on that 4th game on FD. I think that Pokemon Stadium worked out really well. I think my aerial drift was really good. I think I just need to get way better at working my way around the nair forward air when I hit him with a laser out of his nair. But it was good. Goodness gracious. And I need to work in more run-up shield too. I think they could really help me. But everything else I was doing was super solid, I thought. But if you guys have any questions about this video, please feel free to ask, drop them in the comments, whatever. But yeah, that was me versus Zain at the script. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.